Coming up, there's a whole new galaxy to explore. Join us as we dissect the new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Stay tuned. Welcome to the Morgue, where we dissect the latest and greatest in the world of entertainment. I am your host, Arturo Padilla, and with me always is Mr. Nick Valdez. Before we get started, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and that bell. That way you know when all these videos are dropping. Tex, how you doing today, buddy?
Howdy, everybody. Howdy, Arturo. Oh, man, the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Dude, it's looking awesome. Let me just say that. Like, the final trailer of this thing dropped. It's coming in April. And, I don't remember if we got to talk about this on the board, or at least it's been a minute. But that first Super Mario Brothers movie, man, I loved it. I know, like, I don't know what did you think about it, Arturo? I know there was like a divide online. Like there was a lot of people who
Divide
didn't like it.
online for what? We
Yeah, like I loved
we
it,
both
dude. Like,
enjoyed it. We definitely covered it here on the More. Go back on our archives and check out that episode. But I had a great time with that movie.
yeah,
It was surprisingly well put together. The story was great. It looked fantastic. That was the one thing
yeah,
that was the major takeaway aside from Bowser's singing. Jack Black was fantastic.
right,
But
right.
dude, like it looks awesome. And as you mentioned before, just this trailer alone, the thing looks fantastic. I cannot
Yeah,
wait to see this on the big screen. It looks so crisp. I think it looks a little better than the first one.
yeah,
And now with
yeah.
all the different worlds that we're gonna go into, all the different kinds of characters we're gonna see, I definitely am very excited. But I do have one gripe though, Tex, that I have to put it out there. I I'm not a fan of the Chris Pratt voice here, man.
Yeah,
There is a
yeah,
lot of great voice acting going on in this trailer, but then you get Chris Pratt's voice that just kind of stands out there. And we mentioned this in our initial review of
yeah.
the original Super Mario Brothers movie. If you guys go check that out, that his voice just doesn't hit as Mario. I don't understand why they kind of grab Pratt for this, and
It sucks,
boggles
right?
my
Because
mind.
yeah, it sucks because that's one of those studio moves of like, oh, we need like a big name for the character, but at the same time, it's like it's Mario, right? So it's like, oh, like was Mario really going to have an issue
That's
like
so
that?
dumb
Like,
because
did
look at
you it?
Sonic, right?
Yeah,
Sonic doesn't have a famous, like, huge name behind it, you know?
yeah,
Like,
like
it's
yeah, like they found somebody who was perfect for it, right? And like with Mario, it sucks because Chris Pratt isn't trying. Like he's not really like putting any effort, and that's something that also comes through in this trailer. And it sucks because then you get it matched with like people like Charlie Day as Luigi, or Jack Black as Bowser, or even like Anya Taylor Joy as Peach, right? And you're like, oh, okay, like they're doing stuff, like they know they're in a cartoon and they're cartooning it up, right? And for as good as that first one looked, that was the big issue. And I hope that's not as big an issue in the second one, because the second one, like you mentioned, like it looks way bigger because I don't even know, like it's taking like Super Mario Galaxy stuff, and then there's like Super Mario Odyssey, Super Mario like World 2 or something like that. Like there's a lot of Mario games in this movie, and the new actors all kind of seem like they work, right? Like Benny Safdie is Bowser Jr. You have Luis Guzman as like the Super Mario Brothers 2 bad guy, and that guy you can depend on, right? He's one of those guys where it's like if he shows up in
yeah,
something,
he's
you're
great.
like, yeah, you're like, oh, okay, he's gonna
He's
be
so
good at it.
good. He's
Yeah,
awesome too as Gomez on Netflix's Wednesday show. I really like his take on Gomez. But also, like, again, let's go back to this Pratt voice thing. Luis Gonzalez has that kind of voice where he doesn't have to do much to it to
yeah,
kind of get his vibe out there. But even then, you feel that he kind of gives a hoot about the character and the cadence coming out. With Pratt, it just sounds like he's just doing Chris Pratt in a commercial. It's very
yeah,
annoying because it's
yeah.
like I get we can't get a little old Italian guy to be talking like Mario, you know what I mean?
Right,
But
right.
it's like, can we at least, you know, De Niro it up or something. I don't know. Imagine if we got Robert De Niro to like do the voice of Mario.
I I think that's the thing. I think it's like, you're looking for a Mario energy, right? And it's because
Yeah.
he's not like, it's not just like the main character of an animated
That
movie.
failed plumber voice, bro.
Yeah, you like, honestly, yeah, you need like a blue collar dude to
Yeah.
do the voice, and I don't know, he's missing that
I
Mario
need a
feel.
New
And
Yorker. You know what I mean? Somebody who talks like this, you know?
honestly,
Like,
yeah, like, laugh
and
at the Mario Brothers
and
show all you
honestly, like,
want, right?
wasn't Chris Pratt, doesn't he come from the comedy background? Couldn't he have like zhuzhed it up a little bit,
And
or would that have
that's
been, uh, or would that have been counted as racial appropriation? You know what I
I
mean?
I honestly don't know. Like, that's one of those like gray areas too. But like with Chris Pratt, that's also part of the downslide, right? Like he's gone to be such like a serious guy. Like even as like in Guardians of the Galaxy, the people, the role that he gets praised in the most by fans. It's like, yeah, he's a serious guy who he has quips and stuff, but he's still like a serious guy.
He's still a
He
serious guy. I
Yeah,
know.
he's not like goofy, and you need Mario to be someone who can play around a bit because it's Mario. Yeah, he's there to be serious, it's like save the day and stuff, but like it's Mario, it's a cartoon, and
Oh,
I do think that they're gonna balance this out better. It looks like with the look of this trailer too, it looks like Peach and Luigi are involved with it a lot more than they were
yeah.
in the first one. That was also the big issue. Is like Mario, yeah, he went off with Donkey Kong, but he was separated from the main crew for such a long period of the movie.
Mhm.
And Donkey Kong isn't anywhere in this, which is also funny. I don't even think like Seth Rogen's credited in the movie. I don't think they've revealed if he's
He's a
in it.
busy man, Tax. He's a busy man after
I
winning,
mean,
some what is it? Winning some Golden Globes
I
and
actor awards for the
Actor Guild
studio.
Awards and
Yeah,
Writer
like
Guild Awards and
he's
all
doing
that
like the
stuff.
Muppet Show. Shout outs
He's
to
a
Seth
busy
Rogen.
kind of guy. I want to see some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from him though, bro.
Where's that going?
Where is that going, dude? Because I heard last I heard, speaking of animated movies, right? Since we're on the topic here, I heard that Paramount loved the fact that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was bringing in money,
Right.
and they wanted to fast track more projects from that. So I do
While
hope,
also canceling other ones. So that's,
yes, and
and there's
yes,
a lot going on with Paramount that like we haven't even touched on. And I think we keep mentioning here at the
we
morgue. And
do, we
if you
do by
watch,
and by.
yeah, if you've watched more of our videos or listened to our discussions here at the morgue, you've probably heard us allude to it. But what's like it that's a whole kit and caboodle that we can't even get into here, especially because Super Mario Galaxy is universal, and
Yeah.
hopefully it stays that way for a bit. You know, but with Mario, it's just I do think that they're gonna fix that. You've got him teaming up with his brother, and which is funny because Super Mario Brothers movie, like how many of the scenes were them together? Maybe in the opening and at the end, right? Like that was pretty much the only time they were together in the
And
movie.
they needed more
And
of that because, like, you need Charlie Day. Like, if you're okay, listen, if you're gonna have
you
Chris
need
Pratt,
Luigi, dude.
right?
Yes,
You need
yes,
Luigi, aka Charlie Day, and his voice and his, comedic timing
yeah,
to like throw stuff at Mario. That way, Pratt can bounce off, Charlie Day, and these guys can have that comedic thing going. We didn't
right.
get that in the first. And like, it's a
Yeah,
damn shame because it's like, dude, you have these very like, even though I don't like Chris Pratt, he's a very accomplished actor and comedian. Like, hey,
right.
like he didn't get to where he was because he doesn't know what he's doing, right? So why
Yeah,
don't you take his talent and take Charlie Day's talent and put him in a room and have him improv and go off each other, like do Will Ferrell and Vince Vaughn stuff, like Owen
yeah,
Wilson, Vince Vaughn kind of stuff, and from like a Wedding Crashers. Like we
yeah.
need that kind of vibe from these two, man.
Yeah, because it does make you question if he can even do that anymore, right? Like Chris Pratt, like it's funny, like this has turned into the Chris Pratt kind of session, but yeah, kind of like we kind of do need to address that, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
we've seen him in stuff, like he was in the Tomorrow War, and it was like kind of funky there, or
But
like,
he
and
was
then
also very serious.
yeah, and then like he was just in Mercy, which bombed at the theaters, but it's like it bombed like maybe because of Chris Pratt. Like it's kind of that thing where it's like you kind of have to blame him on it too, because he's no longer a name that kind of. And once again, this brings us back around to the beginning of the conversation with Chris Pratt, where it's like you sign him on as a big name to your movie, right? To get people in the theater. because that's the idea, right? You're like, oh, I don't want to go see a Mario movie, but I'll go see a Mario movie voiced with Chris Pratt. Oh, and it's got big name actors I know. It that stupid kid movie stuff from the 90s that like
Yeah.
still is going on today, right? But then
Yeah.
like but then at the same time, Chris Pratt's no longer a name that has that like it's not a hot
It
commodity
doesn't have
anymore.
the star power behind it,
No, it doesn't. Yep,
When
star
the
power
first one
point.
came out, he was still at his peak there, but he's definitely fallen from that grace.
Yeah,
And I don't think it's gonna be a detriment to the movie ultimately. I just think
yeah.
it's gonna affect my viewing of the movie
Yes,
because
right.
I already
Yes,
felt a
yes.
certain way watching the trailer. So I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh man, this guy's voice is already annoying me." So I'm really hoping that everything is so distracting and so well done that I won't even have to hear Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
I
because
hope we get some more Jack Black in there.
yes.
Let Charlie Day and Anya Taylor Joy fill up a lot of the scenes. You have also uh that other princess is there as well,
Yeah.
right? What's her
Oh, yeah,
name?
we haven't even got into that. Rosalina by Brie
Yeah, she's in
Larson.
the movie
Like,
now doing her superpower stuff, man.
yeah, and it looks cool, man. Like that's the thing. I think at the end of the day, it's gonna be a cool looking movie, and like a lot of cool stuff's gonna fly at you at the screen. It might be one of those like go full IMAX with it kind of thing. That's what the first one was, but like this one's gonna be even more of that because there's like whole planets and you got Yoshi in it. You can already see like the colors that they're using for this movie. You can see like the scale of it,
Yeah.
and like everything's just bigger. And who knows where it goes? Like Yoshi's voiced by Donald Glover, which is a wild kind of move too. So we'll see
Yeah,
how
that's
that turns
crazy.
out. Yeah, and like I,
But
I,
Tex,
I,
is there gonna be another Peaches song? You know what I
I,
mean? A Peaches
I
part
was.
2.
That's a great question.
I
I
am
think
very
they're
much
gonna
hoping
go
so.
for it.
They
I think
have
they're
to,
gonna.
dude.
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
mean,
go for it.
if they're smart and they read their analytics, which I'm pretty sure they have,
Oh yeah.
they're gonna be like, "Oh, wait a minute, the Peaches song hit like an all-time streaming
You
thing
know.
for like, a movie."
Yes. Yeah. Like cynically, I think they just have him sing it again. Like the cynical part of me saying they're
I'll
just
take
gonna
it.
have him do Peaches again, right?
I'll
But
take it.
like,
It's not like they're trying to get an Oscar, you know what I mean? So I'll take it.
right, yeah, because it's like, yeah, we're trying to be fun fluff at the movies, right? Yeah, it's like we just want to go see people to go see it. We want to make the Mario money, right? And so that's what they might do. Like the what I hope is like they're gonna make a new song and kind of try
Yes.
to capture that. It never works the same. You
No.
never like it. It was just kind of lightning in a bottle kind of effect
He
with
is
that.
miniature now, right?
Yeah,
According to the first trailer we saw.
yeah. With
So,
this new
like,
one,
maybe
he's back in action. So like,
yeah,
who
maybe
knows how long it's gonna last?
we'll get, like, a song in that high pitch voice with Jack
He,
Black. I don't know.
he's he's
Should be
probably gonna
fun.
be like that's how they're gonna do it. He's gonna be singing that when we first see Bowser in the movie. I think he's gonna be singing "Peaches, Peaches,
Peaches,
Peaches"
peaches, peaches,
in
peaches,
the
peaches.
in like the tiny Bowser voice. And
Yeah,
that's like the first thing we see from him in the movie, just to get it
yeah,
out of the way. But
that's a
this
good
is
call. I
and
agree.
yeah, because this is the Minions studio after all. And just shout outs to the new one that they're working on, Illumination, Minions and Monsters, I think
Monsters,
they're
yeah.
calling it. Yeah, looks great too. Like
Baby Cthulhu.
yeah,
Yes,
like
I'm excited about that.
like I am
Who
down.
cares about
Like
Baby Yoda? It's Baby Cthulhu time, man.
yeah, yeah, and it like I think that's funny. I like the divide at the end of the day about that first one. It's so like it's so weird to me because like yes, it's a kids movie, but also it's like I don't know, man. Like it has effort behind it. That's the thing.
Dude,
Like you can we I can I'm sure like you Arturo, you've seen so many kids movies that were like, yo, this is garbage bin material that they're clearly
yes.
not trying,
But the
But
first Minions movie is awesome.
yeah,
And Sandra Bullock
Minions
does
one.
a great job as Scarlet Overkill. I think
Yeah.
that, having her, she knew exactly what her mission was, and
Yeah.
she
And then
accomplished it 100%.
dude, the Despicable Me movies are fantastic. Like I think all of them are bangers. Like honestly, I think
Yes.
even the one with like his brother Drew, like just fine. Like it's fine
That's
to
my
me. Like
favorite one. That's part
yeah.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
And because it has, which one is it? It has one of the South Park guys. I think it was, Trey Parker, who
yeah,
does
as
the
the
voice
villain. Yeah.
of
Of the
Balthazar.
Yes,
And
of the kid who was a kid star who got
yes, I
puberty and got
love that
canceled. What a
character, and
fun idea. Yeah.
he has an awesome original song on there too in the credits. If you guys stay till
Yes,
the end, it's fantastic. Again,
dude.
those movies are awesome.
Yeah,
So Illumination and Universal,
they
they know
they
what
make
they're
good
doing.
movies. Yeah, they make good movies, dude.
They
Like
do.
I think people trash them unfairly because it's like, oh, kids and banana and minions, but it's like,
But
no,
it's funny, and it's
yes.
what kids want, and as a parent, taking your kids to see these movies, I enjoy it because it's like, "Ha," it's making me giggle and laugh,
Yes.
and, kudos, you accomplished because 'cause I've seen comedies for adults that don't make me giggle and laugh the same way,
Dude,
you know?
that's exactly it, and that's the thing. I think, I don't know, I think people are too harsh on animated movies sometimes. Like, they're too
Yeah, of
harsh on kids'
course,
movies because 'cause they're
of
like
course.
like, uh, like, uh, like, with Super Mario Brothers, it's good. Like, it's a solid, fun time, and it's like, it doesn't have to change your life, right? It's like, it doesn't, like, you as did you have fun in the theater when you went and saw it? Yeah, I did, and you did, and your family did, right? So like,
But listen, this is why they keep making these movies. This is why there's a Super Mario Galaxy movie coming out, right? Because the first
yeah,
one made tons of money. This is why
yeah,
there's like 1,000 Minion movies because they all keep making a lot of money because people keep seeing them. People
like,
go and watch these things, man. Animated movies have gotten to um a very high bar lately, especially with with Pixar up in their game and then
yeah.
Sony
Oh,
up in their game
dude,
with the Spider-Man movies. Like
Hoppers, shout outs to Hoppers real quick. If you, yeah, I'm dating this video
I haven't
incredibly,
seen it
but
yet, so do
yes,
not spoil it because I
no,
am
no,
gonna go
no,
see this thing.
no spoilers, but it's like, Pixar's kind of back, and it's kind
Yes,
of like, yeah,
that's all I needed to hear. That's all I needed
yeah,
to hear, Zach.
and
I'm gonna go
that's
watch it this weekend with the kids.
and that's exactly what Arturo say. Like, these, animated films are like on the come up. Like, they're, yeah, we went through a rough period in 2020, but I think everyone did, right? Where they were like, yeah, they were like, these movies were fine, but it wasn't mind blowing. And Super
Exactly.
Mario, the first Super Mario Brothers, kind of like that, where it's like, yeah, it was a solid time in the movies, great,
Yeah.
like a fun movie, but like, the second one might be better. Like, it might, they're going for it, right? And then who knows when this one's successful, and they make a third one. I don't know what's next. Do they bring in, like, do they start bringing in other Nintendo characters? Like, is it that kind of thing where it's like,
I
like,
mean,
because
they're
we're getting,
making a live action Zelda movie, right? Or something like
yeah,
that. So at
yes,
some
they're.
point, we're gonna have to get Super Smash Brothers, right?
I
Hopefully, that'd be
mean,
dope.
dude, I I wouldn't like. It was a
Everyone
joke that
wants
people
to do
made,
their own,
but
crossover thing. Every
yeah,
universe wants to do their crossover. So I have no doubt that that Nintendo at some point will want to bring all their
yeah,
characters together in the same
yes,
space for sure.
because people make fun of that idea, but tell me you wouldn't lose your mind if, like, in this galaxy stuff, you saw like the Star Fox ship going by,
Dude, the
right? Like,
Star
it's
Fox
like,
ship, you saw Little Mac, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
right.
all those guys from Punch Out, bro.
Yeah, just one, like,
A
you get one
Kirby
little. They
floating
already
around
have,
somewhere.
yeah, in this final trailer, there's already a Rob in it. Rob was like a completely different, like, it was a game controller. Like, it wasn't even like a Mario game thing. Like, it was just a controller for its own game, and like, that's in that, and he's a character in Super Smash Brothers, and so we're already there, dude. Like,
It's gonna
we're
be like, you know what? It's gonna probably just to wrap up this conversation,
right, right, yeah,
ladies
like,
at
because
home.
we can
I
we can
think
talk
this
about
is
animated
like
movies all day.
it's gonna have to be like Wreck-It Ralph, where they included a bunch of cool properties together and made like everybody pop every time one of them, came on screen. So
Right.
I think Nintendo has to hit for sure on this Galaxy movie, and that will dictate what we'll see in the future.
Yeah.
If we do, if this movie does well, which I'm pretty sure it will, just based on
Oh
how
yeah.
it looks freaking great.
Yeah.
I'm It'd be so dope to see more Nintendo characters, especially like the old school retro characters of old, just come into the
Yeah,
just
like
pop in just to, for a quick pop,
you
that'd be so
imagine like a
dope.
Metroid movie like this, like an
Oh,
animated Metroid. Yeah, like, wouldn't that be
animated.
awesome?
Give me a live action Metroid, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Come
Because
on,
with
man.
special
You
effects,
know?
you can do with that now, right? Like you can do the whole like the giant Ridley and the giant monster mother brain, I think was the name of
I
like
mean, listen, if
the
Marvel
big
can
brain.
do it with Endgame, right? Why can't
Yeah.
Nintendo? Thank you so much for listening, folks. This is the Morgue, where we dissect the latest and greatest in the world of entertainment. I am your host, Arturo Padilla, and with me always is Mr. Nick Valdez. A big shout out goes to you guys out there for listening and for watching. We have all these episodes on YouTube and anywhere you get your podcast streams. Don't forget to drop a review, some stars, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and hit that bell. That way you know when all this good stuff is dropping. And last but not least, a big shout out goes to Delvirus for all the artwork you've seen in front of you throughout the years. And always remember, buddies, it is a scary world out there, but we are here to walk you through it.